Hi, it's Lisa Greenfield with Truth in Hand, and it's Daily Tarot Time. This is the week of May 22nd through the 28th. We have a new moon with an interesting twist going on this week, but then we've had quite a few of those. It just keeps getting better. From the eclipse season in February all the way through August, we're going to have, it seems to be a building cycle. But I'll get into more of that as soon as I do let you know. If you've never visited before, please do be my guest at truthinhand.com. That's where my love of tarot, astrology, and of course the astrology in your hands, which is a map right there, all comes together to share some of my favorite tools and insights for you. All right, ready for our week? We've got our card of the week, which is the overarching theme, the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are always about movement, so this week is progress. Knight of Cups, Knight of Vessels. I'm confusing the two decks. Knight of Vessels is very much about that heartfelt progress. But progress, the twist this week, is not linear. Emotions travel in waves, so I want you to realize that you're going to have the wave come in, the wave go out, and you're going to have to let the week unfold to see if it's bringing you closer to things or further away. In other words, is the emotional tide going out or coming in? And it's going to be different for different options in your life. So your job is to tune in and see where the tide is rising and where it's out to sea. All right, and we're going to start that right off the bat with the Three of Vessels on Monday. Now, threes are always about heartfelt communication. And this three is no accident. We've got the moon conjunct Venus today. So anytime you have those two getting together, and then Pallas Athene gets in there, it really helps you understand how to connect more fully with what you want and then strategize how to get it, because Pallas is all about that. Pallas Athene is very much about the strategy. But with Pluto square the moon as the day goes on, you're going to have to dig deep because expansion brings up your fears. That's definitely part of it this week. With the rising tide of emotions, so does that fear come up. Okay, but the moon trines Saturn later in the day, which trines are a three-sided thing, so we're back to this Three of Vessels. There's real joy offered up today in you dropping in and trusting what you feel and heartfelt communication. And this magic continues on Tuesday with the King of Vessels. Now, this is the minor arcana version of the Magician, because you have the masculine king and the feminine vessels. When the two of them get together, we know when it comes to men and women, 1 + 1 can equal 3 with a baby. So magic happens on Tuesday. And the moon is moving into Taurus and conjunct Mercury. So Mercury is how we see and say things. This King of Vessels gives us that ability to understand some of that, what opened up yesterday, some of how to put those emotions to good use, getting us closer to what we truly want. And that is magic, all right? And managing the fears that come with them. Now, on Wednesday, we've got the moon trine Pluto, another trine with the three of stones. Now, this is the second three in a row. 2 threes together means you have a choice to make. And with stones being in the picture, the choice may be something different than what you think it is, all right? I want you to dig deep. With moon trine Pluto, it's not the obvious choice. There may be an older choice underneath, like a choice to go without as an expression of affection, rather than allowing yourself to know that there's enough for everybody to have. You don't have to sacrifice in order to stay in connection with other people. Or where you do want to potentially invest more of yourself. Where's that choice going to show up for you? And then communicate it. And remember, these are slow moving. So some of this may drift up as the day goes on. And that's going to be important because we move into Thursday and we've got Tarantara, the balance card. Interesting. Laid these out a month in advance. Didn't know this was going to fall on the new moon, but the balance, major arcana card for the new moon, which, interestingly enough, it's in Gemini. We've got the sun and the moon in Gemini, which is, the twins. So it's all about adding balance to help produce harmony. Now we've got a stack up of aspects. I think I told you in one of the previous ones, the moons, new and full moons this 6-month eclipse season are really packed. And this one is no small one either. We've got Jupiter, we've got Neptune, we've got all the bigs included. And this links back, oddly enough, typically new moons are going forward to the next full moon, but the twist is this one links back to the full moon on May 10th. There's something that came of age, or came to the surface on May 10th that is about to take on the next level up. It's almost like a relay race. The baton is being handed off, and now it's a whole new leg of the race. All right, so your job is to balance that masculine and feminine. Receptive, the feminine is that receptive, chaotic. Just sit with the choice. Pause for a moment. Don't decide too quickly. Don't rush to act on what you're feeling and the information you're receiving until you've paused long enough to check in with what you feel. Is the tide coming in? Is the tide going out? Right? And then make a choice from there to produce more harmony. And then on Friday, you get the results of that balance that you're offering up with the 7 of Stones. Now, the green woman is sitting in front of a man. So it's the feminine, the empowered feminine, giving the masculine in you a rest. All right? You don't have to do everything. You don't have to act so quickly. You can allow other resources to come in and support you. There's, many hands make light work. So this is a chance for you to heal that part of you that feels like you have to do. And with Venus, conjunct Pallas Athene, it really helps you strategize that out. And then the moon and Mars are conjunct later that night. So as you move into the evening, you'll have a better sense of where to invest your physical and emotional energy for the best results. And then you'll get to reap the rewards on Saturday. Hello, we've got the Green Woman. What I love about the Green Woman is this is the Endless Abundance card. So it's like, hello, endless abundance. And with the moon moving into Cancer, which is that nurturing feminine, it's all about, again, letting yourself receive. Letting yourself know that there is support for you from you. That you are nurturing those places inside of you. Just like yesterday with the healing, the feminine, you have to comfort yourself first. You have to be emotionally available for yourself first before you add strength, before you add action. Saturday says continue that theme, continue to receive, continue to expand. And we've got Uranus, Mercury, we've got all kinds of good help to let us know how to apply that to our actions. So tune in to all the abundance around you. And don't be so quick to act. That time will come, and that will be on Sunday. You've got the 10 of arrows. 10 of bows. 10 of bows, which is that fiery, inspired 10. 10 is an empowered one. With the moon opposite Pluto today, you start to see where the stretch goal, it's like, wow, when you're really taking care of yourself, when you're in that space of really nurturing yourself, the inner feminine, and then acting from a place of strength that knows that you can handle whatever happens, good or bad, because you're taking care of yourself, suddenly you're able to risk on a much bigger level. And from that place, you get to see a whole new playing field. That's been the theme that keeps evolving. You get more in your life, and you're ready for more, and it's not quite so scary. It's not just something that happens to other people. All right? So there's really a feminine theme to this week. Receive, pause, create, then act. Your inner reparenting continues, all right? Comfort, nurture, soothe, self-soothe, and then act. There you go. That's the recipe. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Lisa Greenfield with Truth in Hand. I'll talk to you next time.